Some reason I thought that was brand new. I was like, man, it's just this lets me know Wayne did X's in a while. I'm like, dang, I ain't seen that one, but yeah, I did.
Yeah.
We just done football so many times, so
We got competition tonight. A lot of people watching Jake Paul. Fuck Jake Paul.
yeah. People was talking about that at work on a little Teams chat. It was like Jake Paul, and he finally gonna fight somebody that ain't 60 and it's in shape. So,
Woof. Well, I guess I will lead in and say hello.
well, everyone forgive me. I'm under whatever you want to call it, the weather, something. I am not at my tip top.
Yeah,
uh,
no, it's fair enough. I get it. It's kind of that time of the year.
well, that yesterday, I mean, in Pittsburgh, what was it like? Yesterday was like 50 something.
Yeah, it was
Or
about
40,
50, 55,
almost 60.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Then
what gets me when it keeps flip flopping like that. It just kind of throws me off.
then the wind started hitting at night, and that dropped it down. And then this morning, it by within my drive into work, it was raining and then sleeting and then snowing. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Same here. It was like early. I want to say like, I'm not as early as you. So I think I went up and got to the bathroom. It was like 10 o'clock. So it was kind of clear, but it was raining. Then all of a sudden I seen like the snow flurries on top of the rain. And then it's like I turned my head, look back, and then the snow's coming like crazy. And I'm like, oh, damn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
old Pittsburgh, where it'll be sunny, rainy, snowy, all in one day.
All right, give me a sec here. Oh. So, um, you. All right, let's do this first. Um, so majority of folks that pop in here pop into the baseball show that me and Chris do on Wednesdays. Um, now we have been for the last God, how long has it been, Chris? Like all in all, from like the vetting process to the actual like tournament, it's been like it's had to been like 6 months. Like that's been like our content for 6 months. It's kind of bonkers. Um, so we decided to do a tournament of, once we decided to do the actual, okay, what are we doing when we get to the end of this? Let's make a tournament. Once we got to there, 6 months, yeah, okay. We're like, hey, let's have the chat vote on our rosters. So each one of us made a roster of each team, and the chat folks voted on it. Then I put it in a tournament format, and now every week we're kind of voting on the tournament as we go. So we then had an idea. We're like, okay, well, whoever wins the tournament will both get a jersey from that team. And because I'm an onion, I wanted to add something to it. I was like, okay. Not only just that, what we're going to do is we're going to do a donation thing. And I'm going to put my Venmo probably in the YouTube. And I'll start that tonight. And what's going to happen is the folks, between now and the end of the year, obviously next Wednesday will be whenever we actually do like the championship round. We crown whoever won. whoever donated the most or donates the most between now and December 31st, they'll get to choose the player that I mean, well, actually, you can probably do it this way. You can choose the players, one, whoever Chris wears and whoever I wear, because that'll be the whole point. They buy the jersey, or we buy the jersey, we wear it on the show, yada yada. But what I'm going to do is the money that's donated, I'm going to match it, and we're going to donate to whatever charity that the winner decides. So figured it'd be a fun engagement thing, and plus get money out to a good place. So that's kind of like the cool announcement thing. I know I probably hyped it up a little bit more, but I just think at the end of the day, we have a platform, right? We're generally good people. I feel like I'm in a position to give back. Why not do it? It doesn't make sense. Like, everything on the internet doesn't have to be yelling at each other and at each other's necks and throats, and you're wrong because you're wrong. You can use your platform for good. So I know my reach isn't amazing, but I think it's good enough to make a dent into something. So I don't know. I think it's a good idea. That might be a yearly thing I do around Christmas. That might be something I kind of adopt and just do a different gimmick every year for it. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that's a nice idea.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
yeah, I thought so, man. I don't really know where it came from. Just kind of hit. I was like, well, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I know how Stoney had asked about, the one charity above the
the puppy things, yeah.
with the puppy thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a great one. When instead of animals that are going to be put down, you're putting different charities into making sure they get a nice healthy life and a good chance. So yeah.
So I'll put the Venmo, because I don't want to put it on the Patreon, because if you donate to the Patreon takes the cut. So
really?
Yeah, they do. They take a cut. So not like Soup's throat. Yeah, they take a little bit of that. So
they said you ain't gonna be on our site collecting money and we ain't getting nothing.
Yeah. They're saying they like the cup. Yeah, my Bob, actually, that Stallsy, that was in here on Thursday or whatever the football show was.
Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it was Tuesday. Yeah, he got me a set of like 6 of these. They're like old Pizza Hut cups, and they're like they do the fun
little hologram thing. Yeah.
So he got me a sixer of them last year. So yeah. So yeah, I might just kind of shoot for every year doing that. It's a fun idea. Today we're doing kind of a wrap up kind of show, right? We're bringing back an old thing that we've done in the past that definitely had great reviews on it. Usually it's a silly gimmick thing like foods or candies or whatever, but I was like, you know what? Look, there are 2 shows left in the year. Let's do our personal ABCs of the year, right? Now, we're omitting a few letters. We're not doing X. We're not doing Z. We're not doing Q. I couldn't think of a K, so I'm like, I'm not doing K. And if you don't really know kind of what that is, here's kind of the rundown of it. So the topic is and you're asked to come up with a word that starts with that letter of the alphabet and kind of explain why you chose that letter. And This one, like I said, is deeper than usual. It's going to be the ABCs that kind of defined our year, like a word that I guess sums up our year, or some or something that's heavy, whether it be good or bad in the year. Jermaine likes to come with about seven words each letter, because he's indecisive. I wanted to mess with him and tell him you can only pick one, but I realized that could never happen. It's like eating a Pringle with him, so knew that wasn't going to go down. But yeah, obviously, as normal, you guys can follow along, or not follow along. You guys can play along, for lack of a better term. I don't know if you guys put any thought in this, or if you're just going to kind of come off the cuff. Completely up to you, or you can just sit back, listen, do whatever you want. But actually, hold all the horses here. I done fuckered up. There we go. Correct show. Fantastic. So, yep, it's fine. I think generally speaking, oh well, before we start, and I have been telling people I'm going to do this every year, or every week. Remember, first shows of the year. That's where you get to enter in your 5 things you'd like to either see added or changed, or five alterations to the show. Like I said, we're going to do one of these for each shows. So keep your ideas to that show itself, and understand your suggestions will be taken under consideration, but do not expect them to be used. I guess in that sense, that sounds shitty, but like I don't have a better way to put it.
Well, I mean, it's like a suggestion box. I mean, suggestion boxes, a company that puts out a suggestion boxes, just because you put something in that box don't mean they're going to implement it, or they're going to make wholesale changes, but they may take some of your feedback and apply it, or, tweak it. But don't expect any suggestions that you have is going to just immediately get implemented or change anything.
I'm going to go ahead and find my, I'm going to start using the timeout button once per show, for Stoney's sake right here. That was his suggestion.
Doing wife on the show.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. We gotta get rid of Jermaine. I get it. I know. I'm trying. And Ramses, do not feel. Listen, you're fine. I told you this shit is not easy. He's having trouble because he wasn't able to do it in December because he did the producer role in December, and he's gonna do it for January as well. So he asked if he can do 2 shows in January. I said, hey, that's fine. I get it. It's Christmas time. I understand. It's a little more difficult. So yeah, he's gonna be able to do that. He's just having a little bit of trouble coming up with the graphics and the music and the ideas. And I'm like, yeah, welcome to my fucking life.
That's what I'm going to say. He probably gained a better appreciation of what you do. It's like, okay, you don't really realize how hard something is until you sit in somebody's shoes and you're like, damn, you get a different respect for it. I mean, we learned that at said job where, how you would cross shadow and function and cross shadow different departments. And then you say, man, I got a whole new respect for what y'all do. Because you don't know.
I used to talk shit. Now I'm like, oh, this is why you don't respond. I understand now. Fair enough. But yeah. So yeah, that'll start in the beginning of January. I know Ramsey's put in some questions on the Q&A. I believe Rick did. I don't think Kyle did yet. It was either Rick or Kyle. I haven't looked at it in about a week. But yeah, you guys got about 12 days. I mean, really kind of minus that. You probably only have about 7 days, because I know everyone's going to be doing their Christmas stuff and no one's going to be giving a shit about my stupid Patreon during their holiday. So, just in the Q&A. Wait, that Q&A show going to be something? What do you mean? What day all right, who is asking? Oh, what day will we record the Q&A? I mean, generally how I've been kind of kind of looking to do it here. It's like the Saturday after the end of the month, so that would look to be the 3rd of January. So I guess technically you have till the 3rd, but you got time. Just want you guys to kind of get your stuff in there because that was a lot of fun. I know I'm like, I don't want to sound like I'm one of those, what are they called? What did Tiff call us when we were begging for money before?
Oh, evangelist.
Yeah, I don't want to be like an evangelist about it, but it is actually a lot of fun, man. It was a ball. So I'm looking forward to doing it again. So let's get into it. So the ABCs of our year. Jermaine, since you have about 47 to go through, I'll let you start.
I did have 2, but I'm gonna start off with just the number 1. And everybody knows audio problems. When I hear A,
Black asshole.
I think of audio problems. I mean, that was a bugaboo throughout my entire year. I mean, you said it. It doesn't have to be positive, but that was definitely something that plagued my entire year. Yours too. Everyone listening. Everybody making the jokes about the, Starbucks Wi-Fi and, I'm recording on a pager and all of that. I mean, that was the story of my year. So, and frustration behind it. I mean, I'm glad it's over, but yep. I had another one for A, but I'm just going to stick with audio problems because that is specific to me.
See, this is why I don't fucking talk to you. All right. My letter A is audio problems.
Are you fucking serious?
That's why I was like, you black asshole. What the fuck? Why are you?
Well, I'll take the other one.
No. That's fine because mine kind of has the, I don't know, like the rocket ship into the air thing. Yeah, we had horrible audio problems. They were frustrating for both of us. To the point where you didn't even really want to do this for a while. Yet anxiety, you took a hobby and you were able to you were able to almost ruin it for yourself. Like, and that's like you dreaded a hobby, which is just wild.
Yeah.
The reason I
We're
want
like what we do with fantasy. What we're doing with fantasy, we're taking a hobby and we're making it dreadful.
that is a good call. I picked this for not the negative aspect. I mean, obviously it was negative. It sucked. It was frustrating for everybody. We tried things. We bought a laptop. Whatever. I think it's really cool that we came to a very large crossroads. Like, it was like, hey, this is affecting the quality. This is making people not want to listen.
Yeah.
Figure it the fuck out. Figure it the fuck out. And we did. We approached it like adults and, friends, but business partners. And we just ran through everything we could to figure it out. And we finally did. And it was like the phoenix rising up. And it was just really cool to kind of see the immediate difference and the immediate demeanor difference between us both. Because you knew it was weighing on me. It was weighing on you too. Like the jokes were funny, but then it was also like, yeah, guys, shut the fuck up. Like, it's funny, but it's not funny on our side.
It's almost like a joke of, somebody playing the dozens on you in school. I mean, after the first 2 or 3 times and everybody's laughing, okay, the joke's over. Like, it's no longer funny. I mean, it might be continuously be funny to the people that's making the jokes, but the person that's being made fun of, they can only ha and he so many times before it starts, really getting into their skin. So, yeah, but that wasn't the first. I mean, the first word that came to mind eventually, at the beginning was I had attention and appreciation for it. So, all you guys in the chat, I appreciate the attention because me and Rich are good. As we told you when we started this, we were hoping that somebody would watch the rerun
Right.
a year from now. Like we
On
didn't
TV, yeah.
care. Like we were starving for any type of, you know, communication, attention, participation, and you know the attention that came in this year, 2025, because it definitely didn't start in 2023 when we started,
Nope.
or 2022 or 23, one of those. And I appreciate the attention, appreciate everybody that's in here
It
supporting
was
us.
22. We're going into year 4 now, aren't we?
I think it was 22.
It was.
I know it was like it was the Easter
Yeah.
of, let me see. Was I at said? I had already left said job.
Yeah.
I left said job in 2020. Everybody, I was on unemployment for a year during COVID.
Right.
And then I rejoined the workforce in 22. So it would have been either Easter of 22 or Easter of 23.
Okay. I'll find out. I mean,
I think it's Easter 23. I think we're just now getting ready to come up on year 3. I think.
I'll have to look.
Yeah, because I think it was because I started my current job October of 22.
Okay.
And I know I was at my current job. I was definitely at my current job when we started. So yeah, it would have been that. It would have been that season, that spring, right after that. Yep.
Okay.
23.
All right. Good deal.
But yeah, appreciation, attention, and then after I had those down, and then I was just like, "What the hell? We had so many audio problems." That's when I just X those out and put audio problems for me. Yep.
Okay, number B.
Okay. Took me a while. Me, I just put blessings. Even the ones I can't see. I mean, being a religious guy, I say, you know, I thank the Lord for the blessings that he's either shown me, haven't shown me, or that are in the future. You know, that audio problem could be one of them. I mean, could be one of them that worked out, you know, that somehow worked itself out through a lot of trial and error. But that's just for my personal satisfaction. I'm looking for any blessing that may be coming to me. So that was the only word I had.
No, that's a good one. That is a good one. Well, mine, my B is bitches, because that's what I've been getting with all my success. All the bitches. No, and it's just this show is mildly frustrating to me now because it's like things keep happening that are leading into, like, they're like segues. Like your audio, I was audio. Chris is sitting here yapping about the show, and I'm like, well, my B is Bucks and O's.
Okay.
Because I'm just like, okay, can you guys, like, do you have my fucking script here? Like, what's happening? Definitely a high spot of my year. Connected with Chris after he was on the show, on this very show. We talked ball for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, look, the chemistry is here. It works out great. Let's do this. Let's see how it goes. Let's just go. And it was so organic and nice that we didn't really have to try. And then all of a sudden gimmick ideas came up, like the all-time rosters, and we just did other stuff before that, and it was like, okay, I guess this is what we're doing now. And it's worked great. It's been, I mean, as your word is, blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. I did not think I was going to jump in bed with another show about baseball based on how the other one fucking fell apart. And I'm like,
the other one shit the bed really hard. I thought you would never even open up the idea after that silly Baby back bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, baby back bitch. That should have been
Got
my
to be baby back bitch.
yes, sir. Yeah, it's real. It's very for anyone that has tried to start a podcast, it is not easy to find a host. Like that's the first thing. Then you got to come up with an idea and a topic and topics and a niche and a genre.
Host that's reliable. Not
Right.
everybody can just jump on for one or two shows. Oh, it's cool. Let's jump on for one show, but show after show,
And
you know,
Chris is the
week after
epitome
week.
of professionalism and with that. He is on there. He has like reverse CPT. Like it's crazy. His ass is in the waiting room like a half hour before. I'm like, my dude, like
He said he on that Nick Saban time where if you're 5 minutes early, you're fucking late.
right. And like he's always able to pivot if we ever need to. Just extraordinary. I could not ask for anybody better in that role. So yeah, man, Ramsey launched a podcast today. He was texting us here.
Congrats, Ramsey.
So yeah, I know he is not the most socially kind of out there kind of fella. So that's definitely big for him to kind of step out of his comfort zone. So that is fantastic. Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of what it is, man. You just gotta, it's gonna come to you. Like, remember when we were trying to game plan ideas for the show names, and it was just like, oh, what about this? And there we go. Just kind of works. So it's going to be one of those things that's just it's kind of like looking for love, right? Like you don't look for it finds you.
Yeah.
No. Well, believe me, you made it real easy there, bud. So I appreciate it. All right. C. The letter C.
Oh, speaking of Rams shout out to Puka Nacua and Matthew Stafford.
Shit.
Them two got my fantasy team on fucking
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ramsey.
God.
Man rolled out Stafford and Puka, and he won his week on Thursday. So and it's not close.
The C I got is two different things. I mean, you know, I always got two, but my first one is my son finally turned 18 and he got pretty much emancipated. So after almost so many years of paying child support,
hey,
child support has been lifted. I feel like I got a raise.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's significant. I mean, that's allowed me to be able to, do a little bit of extra things. I mean, it's not a whole lot more. It's not like my life has changed, like to the point where, I'm out there driving in Cybertrucks and shit. I mean, it's just like, okay, just some extra little change that been going on for over 18 years. So
yeah,
it's definitely a significant milestone.
That's fun.
Where it's almost like I got a more appreciation for my job than I already had. Because it's like, okay, it's almost like I got like a indirect raise.
That's fair. That's super. Okay.
Oh, and my other C, was remember I tell you about people in this building, crackheads. It's all I'm surrounded with and by, and that I got to fight off every day. So that's an everyday part of my life as well.
Important crackheads kind of go side and side. That's good. My C was really, really easy. Didn't really have to think about it. It was Cruz.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So we got him in January. And he has made this house kind of what it is. And I could not imagine my life without him. So
Sweet.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna go any deeper because I will start to cry. So I'm not gonna do that. So letter D.
Right. I don't know why I struggle with the D. That didn't
I
even
know
sound
why. It's because you're old. It doesn't work. It doesn't work right
right. uh, uh, I I put D for dependability. So just basically trying to, in different facets, not just in not just in this realm. I mean, in just in life in general, just trying to be a little more dependable to my job, my kids, whoever else, my family, so on, so forth. Just living alone has allowed me to kind of like put some distractions that may have kind of, I ain't gonna say overlooked or I took for granted, but allowed me to kind of reshape and refocus, who I am and being dependable as far as definitely with my kids and family, as well as what we're doing here. I'm trying to be as dependable as possible. So,
now.
um,
Except for tomorrow. No, he
I'm
didn't. At
I'm
this
not doing that shit while
at,
we watching no games. I'm
at this point,
sorry.
you probably could because you got really no reason even to watch anymore. Um,
I don't believe until it's
I
the
know.
last whistle snap,
I know.
the last call goes zero on Monday night. We've had
Kyle's out
somebody have
here.
90 and
Kyle's out here.
lose.
Kyle's out here wishing he had a podcast. What would you do your podcast about there, Kyle? I'm curious. While you type that out, I'll tell you about my D. You ready? My D is debt. I eliminated a boatload of debt this year, which has freed up a lot of money. Put a lot of things in perspective. There may or may not be another letter that comes up later that may describe that more in depth. But it was good to get rid of it. Good to see zero balances on a lot of stuff. Well, actually almost everything, to be honest. It's good. It's liberating. It almost feels like you jump into a time machine a little bit, right? You're like, whoa, 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 whoa. All of the regular bills I have, those aren't too bad. These other bills, they were annoying. I don't need them anymore. Put me in, coach. Yeah, it's great. So,
Well, since you've erased that debt or worked it down, have you done anything that requires a credit check or anything and had a totally different response, or you haven't made a
actually, yeah.
decision of that magnitude yet? Because I
Actually,
like to
yeah.
see what the attitude is, because I'm always getting the fucked up attitude where it's just like, oh, we need you to get, we need a blood sample, we need, a stink bug soul, we need all of this stuff before we'll let you, I've never heard the, oh
So
yeah, credit, great.
will say this. I took my credit score from, I think it was like 560 up to 720.
Oh, you're in the 700s. Ooh, yeah, that's great. Excellent.
And then I just got my name off Cassie's car, so that'll shoot me up in about a month or so up to around probably 750. So, yeah, I didn't really want to apply for too many other things. I did get myself an Amazon card, and I wasn't able to get that before. Now I have it, and I use that for a few things. So, but yeah, I'm my goal here now is to just leave things alone. Like we put, yeah, I know, Stoney. It's pretty wild.
It's like you got an all access pass to get in club. It's like, okay,
Right.
before you couldn't get in. They like, nah, you got to sit in the back of the line. Now it's like, okay, come on in, Mr. Dow.
Yeah.
God.
Well, I mean, it's like I said, they're call that a precursor for another letter down the road here. But yeah, so it was good. It felt very adulty. Kind of carrying debt is pretty fucking stupid. But it's real easy to come into, and then you just kind of get in that loop. You're like, all right, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Well, you done figured it out, and now you done got figured out, and they don't care about you. So, yeah. All right. E, what do you have there, Egghead?
I have E for encouraged.
By the way, I'm reading your guys' chat and all that stuff, so don't think I'm ignoring it.
I have E for encouraged. Basically, the podcast we're doing, excited for the future and what it holds. So I feel very encouraged that we've taken a turn in the right direction, and I'm excited for what the future has to hold in 2026. Like I said, this is the most steam that we've had, and I'm encouraged and excited to see where it's going. Where it's going. Is that your wedding ring?
Yeah. Tiff has Tiff has the same one. She just has an R. I have a T. So we do. All right. Yeah, no, that's I like that one. That's one of those real kind of that's that grown man kind of outlook there, where knowing you as long as I've known you, it's been really cool to see your kind of evolution. There's another E word where you in most things you were expecting the worst. Like you were not negative per se, but you were
realist, more pessimistic.
Life beat you down. So your realistic approach was, I'm at like 35%. So it's been cool to see that at least level out. So now you're still like reserved, but you allow yourself to be excitable. So that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just my mentality. Just been beat up, like you said, been through so many experiences where the worst outcomes. So now, I kind of just told myself to expect the worst and hope for the best. Live that mentality, continue to, but seeing the environment around me, get a little bit better. I'm starting to have a little bit more optimism, but I'm still a realist, still pessimistic as hell. But it's gonna take a long time to crack that.
Yeah. Well, that's the first thing I actually ever got. So that is her name. So I done been branded twice. But this will be a whole different thing because I'm gonna get that all sleeved up. So that'll be somewhere on there within something. My E is a little silly, but it's energy drinks. So I had a subscribe and save for the Blue Monsters, and I stopped and I went to like Ghosts, and I've been trying a few other things, and I've been trying a lot of other things, working where I'm working now. I guess in a way it can be like energy drink evolution because I'm very much a stay in my lane kind of person, right? Like I don't like change too much. So I'll just stay with what I dig and I'll just die on that hill. I have changed that, and I've been trying a lot more different things. Like I just ordered this one that's called Grizzly, and it's cream soda flavored, and it is fucking delicious. Silly. So it's a silly E, but I mean that I don't drink coffee, so like that's how I start my morning. So I mean it is important to me. I just thought it was a like, hey, this is kind of why I'm choosing this letter. So yeah.
Makes sense.
All right. So F.
F,
Fuck
always comes. F always comes with football, but
Fuck.
I'm gonna say fantasy relevance. It's been a while since I've had a team that's relevant at this time of the year. Usually I'm either backdoor, well, not usually, but for at least past 3 or 4 years, it's not been a pretty picture. Plus, I cut down my 4 leagues down to 2, so I can focus a little bit more on my fantasy. So yeah, F is football, fantasy football, returning to relevance, and actually, doing somewhat okay so far. That's very important to me.
Well, fair enough. Hey, can we also point out the idea that it looks like my arm has a really little mini arm hanging out of it and it's lifting up a watermelon to Jermaine? I'm not saying that's on purpose. That shit's terribly ironically racist, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, it's a piece of fucking watermelon.
That is can't be Christmas till it's racism, right? Great stuff. Fantastic. The best racism is unintentional racism. My F is for failing.
Okay.
We failed a lot of stuff this year on the show. We tried a lot of stuff and it failed. Like we tried the football contest that fell flatter than my I don't even have a good analogy. We've tried different gimmicks and different ideas and those have failed, and that's been kind of the mantra of the show, right? Like we like to experiment with things and see what stays, what works, what's fun, what isn't fun, what people want to hear, what people don't want to like. Hence why I'm doing the thing for the first 3 shows next year. I just think failing is such an important part when you're doing a business. Really, when you're doing anything, relationship,
Yeah.
anything. But
Mhm.
we'll keep this. We'll keep this with the business kind of aspect in mind. We have the opportunity, platform, and ability and time to really kind of do whatever we want on these shows. Like in the grand scheme of life, we're not really. We don't have the eyes on us that make a difference where we need to be careful with what we say, I guess is the best way to put it, right? Our scope isn't big enough for that to be an issue yet. So it's fun to kind of try things and to fail at them and figure it out as we go, and maybe take certain aspects of those said failures and move forward. Because if we got on here like this would be, I wouldn't say it'd be miserable. If we got on here immediately and were successful, I don't think this would be fun. Like,
You have to fail. I mean, that's part of the process. You have to, in order to tweak something to the best, to the optimal level, you you can't have all success. I mean, you got to have some low points, some failures to figure out what works
yeah,
and what doesn't. To get the best out of whatever you're looking for. You got to experience the highs and the lows of it.
because I mean, I'll play spoiler here. My word for S is stress. You guys have no idea how stressed I am all the fucking time. It is a problem. But that's also, it's a weird like masochistic thing for me too, because it's fun. It's
Oh, you
fun.
said S. I thought we were just. Is we still breaking this down in 2 shows, or are we going
Yeah,
all the way?
yeah. I just had
Oh,
to. I had to blow my load there. I'm sorry. Sometimes
okay,
I
I'm
be.
gonna say
Sometimes
I
I be
don't
coming.
got anything past M.
Yeah. Sometimes I be coming early. I'm sorry. Um. But yeah. It's just failing is so important when you're running a business or you're doing. Why am I so stressed though? Um. I have 4 shows a week to produce and a life outside of this and a 40-hour job and um just every like it's a like I don't have a crew. You know what I mean? Like it always is moving and it never stops. My head never stops. Um I I'm probably broken, to be honest. I'm probably broken. I'm okay with that because I don't think this would be where it's at if me and Jermaine weren't broken fucking people and we're like, hey, let's dedicate everything to this. Okay, let's do it. And I think that's why it's going to eventually be a success because we actually care and we allocate time and effort and mental strain. So, balance show life and work. Yeah, I do. That's the problem. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, nothing but a G thing. I think G is the next letter. I've been told by alphabetic. Yes, it is G.
Experts.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it took me a while. I mean, I couldn't think of too many, but this G is just something specific to me. It's not like it's the first time, but I've noticed, I am climbing up with Father Time, and I'm just gonna say, gray hairs, just gray hairs in my head, beard, just getting more of them. And that's I've noticed this year. It's not like I'm like you said, like overly stressed. It's just age. I mean, I'm getting up there. So gray hairs is what's happened to me in 2025. It's not like they weren't there, but they are popping up a lot, a lot more commonly now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's are you like you're not like a just for men Joe fellow, are you? Are you just gonna kind of embrace
No,
it?
I don't die damn thing. No.
Okay.
I mean, I when I was at said job, I want to say for maybe 2 or 3 months, I was, doing the beard and it was just too tedious. It was just like, man, I'm not doing all of this. It's just too
Yeah,
much.
embrace it.
And you had to do it damn near like once a week. And I'm like, man, no. I was like, if, the difference between me getting X chick or whatever is between my hair, then, go find some other guy because I'm not doing all that's like putting on makeup or something for a guy, it's just like I mean, it's nothing wrong with a woman putting on, some lipstick or maybe a little bit of blush. But when you got that woman that, she transforms in the mirror where she's ugly as sin, but then she puts on a whole mask before she
Right.
goes out. You're not the same person. So if you got to spend 2-3 hours before you go out to prepare and get ready to go out, honey, you shouldn't be going out. For real. Yeah.
Yeah, that's always those weird times where you're like, where did you start and where does the makeup end? I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know. Like, yeah.
Celebrities too. I mean, some of these women, they look like a totally different person. I mean, I've seen celebrity shots where the Cardi B's and Megan Thee Stallion and Scarlett Johansson. When they take off their makeup, they look like a whole different person. Like you look like a rough chick that live about two houses down now. Whereas when you get on TV, you look like this glamorous chick that deserves to be on the red carpet. It's semi living the lie to me. I mean, I don't know. I just like I said, I tried it a couple weeks and I was just like, that's it was too tedious. I'm not doing all that to try to fake like I'm a certain age that I'm not. What you see is what you get. You're gonna get whatever.
I
If
mean, I'll be 40 in May. Is what it
Yeah.
is, and I'm not like, oh my god, I'm like, gonna look the exact fucking same. It's fine.
Yep. Yep.
So it's just weird, dudes are weird with that shit. It's like you've let the media and broads in your life, mind like ninja mind fuck you because
Yeah.
it is
Like the
not.
Bosley hair replacement guys, and you see the commercials, and they're like, "Oh, get a head full of hair." The Bosley treatment is foot bald. Take that thing all the way down, and rock it out.
Dude, my shit was thinning like 5 years ago. I'm like, all right, watch this shit. I have a
Yep.
trick for you. Fuck you, nature. Um, all right. So my G is for no, and really quick, no, I understand what you're saying there, Sony, but also I have the positives in my life because I allocate a lot of my time mentally to those things. I'm a bit of a crazy person. It's fine. Anywho, my G is for growth. We grew a ton, and it's because of people like Stony and Coke and Chris and Kyle and Rick and fucking the Spitball Boys. Who else? All the guests we've had on. I'm not going to run down the game at Ramsey's. Yeah. If I forget people, sorry, I'm just not going to play that game. It's because people showed up, but it's also because we did our part. We did what we needed to do. We in our and I think in our eyes, we put out a good product. We care, and we have a gimmick about us, and the gimmick is we don't do what other people do. That's boring.
Somebody at my door.
Uh-oh. The white man came to take Jermaine away. That'll happen. I've had to. Yeah, well, they have a free StreamYard account there, Coke. Somebody at your door?
Yeah, that's my son. Yeah.
Oh. I thought I assumed the white man came to get you.
No, I ain't got that famous yet. When I do, they'll come get me.
It might be me. I'm an actual double agent. But yeah, G definitely is for growth. We've done great things. We've made great moves. We've made smart moves. We've had marketing friendos help us out. AI has been a fucking game changer. It's just been a lot of people have helped us, but I think at the end of the day, we also helped ourselves, and we need to give ourselves credit for that too. All right. H, heroin.
Outside of today, and maybe whatever, however long I'm gonna go through this, I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord for my health. I didn't really even think about it until I think over the holiday bonding as well, but for H. But yeah, man, you was like, man, you're never sick. And I was just like, yeah, you bring up a good point. To be 47, to be over 45, and some of my classmates and some of the people that I grew up with in high school that either are having severe problems or
Right.
They're bedridden or even passed away. I'm still kicking 20 years ago almost. I thank the Lord for my health. So been relatively healthy. I don't really have a lot of problems. Couldn't even tell you last time I was in a hospital. So watch something happen tomorrow. But I thank the Lord for my health.
Yeah. What would you constitute as in the hospital? Like, how long do you have to be in a hospital to be considered in a hospital?
No, I'm talking about I mean, a minute overnight, there has to be something drastic going on. But I'm just saying, I haven't even went into emergency room for anything. Like nothing. Not even like a stomach pain or anything. Meanwhile, my daughter or my ex, they've been in and out of the hospital plenty of times. I have not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I really don't ever go, but I'm kind of like banging a nurse, so you know.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah. Um, my H is house. So this is that, little um teaser I did earlier. So we are looking to buy a house. And we have said that for a while and yada yada yada. But now we're actually making actual moves to do it. We're not it's not just
It's
a
not just talk; it's
frame.
putting it in motion now.
Like
Like,
we're getting like a pre-approval letter and we're gonna start actually like, okay, getting money together and looking in and actually looking at places, like open houses and shit like that. So um we have a timeline. We're looking probably next August to kind of be in a new place. So um a lot of work that's going to come with that, obviously, but um it's a cool, exciting thing. Um we kind of have a plan on how we want to approach, a few different loans on it, but we're definitely going to make it ours. So that's my H. Not super exciting from like, oh my god, but it's like a personal like that's pretty fucking neat.
yeah.
Okay. I
I is going to be my never-ending quest for indifferency. Remember, we talked about the
First of
whole.
all, indifferency isn't a fucking word.
Yes, it is. To me, it is.
Indifferency? Okay.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. Carry on, Yinzer.
uh, Basically, we
Oh,
talked about.
I see. Okay. I got you. I see what you're saying. I got you. I got you.
I mean, we talked about the
Do you sure
relationship, the split up.
you sure you want to do this right now?
Uh, it's nothing that's not already known. Just, I mean, I'm well aware of the audience. But yeah, just always working towards trying to limit the emotions and the feelings and
Dude, I
to.
feel like when I said what I said, I feel like that fucking hit you to the core.
I mean, for you to not be upset and for you to you know either sad or upset at someone that you formerly were with, and for you to say I have no feeling at all.
And
I mean,
I
that
understand.
struck a nerve. I mean,
I
it's
put
like, okay.
I put a ring on it too. Like,
Oh, I didn't know you did all that.
yeah,
Damn. Oh yeah, I didn't know you
great.
you put the ring on,
Fuck you
but
for it.
yeah,
Fuck you
to
for
be
it.
able to pull yourself out of that to the point where you don't care at all, whether it's
Yeah,
negatively or positively. I mean, that's
it's
a hell of a place to get. I mean,
fucking
and
delicious.
it's not going to happen overnight. I mean, it's been years, and it's a every day, every week, every second type of battle. It's 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 a body of work, as Mike
Yeah.
Tomlin would say. Body of work. It takes some time.
Yes,
But yeah,
I didn't mean to cut you off at the knees, but I'm like, wait, do you really want to? But okay, all right. No, that's good. That's good. That's a good one. I
yeah.
can
I mean, if we did this, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 years from now, when we come to I'm probably going to still say the same thing. I'm a little bit better, but it's
that's
a
all
gradual process.
that's all you can ask for, man. Just it is a gradual process. I cheated with I because it's the second word in this, but I'm taking it because A was already taken. I couldn't omit this. Artificial intelligence. Uh,
Yeah.
I have yeah. Um I just deep dicked into it. I'm like, let's go. I'm gonna give you guys $50 a month to make cool shit for me while I feed you ideas. I I have a ball with it. Yes, it at certain points it is a lot. Especially in the beginning of the month where I'm creating all the intros and I need approximately 30 images. Like that's not as easy as one would think. But it's been a lot of fun. I use it obviously for all the intros. I'm starting to use it for the backgrounds on the show. Tiff uses it for her work. Yeah,
What? This is for work.
listen, my dude, I don't even know what she tried to explain it to me, and I just like punched her in the thorax and walked away because I thought she was custom. She does it for her school. Like she is fed in. So in her AI, she has trained it. She has fed in her. She has fed in her criticisms from her professor and the critiques into her AI program, into her chat GBT. And when she's evaluating her paper that she writes, she feeds that into the chat GBT and it will reformat certain things if need be. I've actually went downstairs and she's actually having a conversation with chat GBT, like a verbal conversation. They're talking back and forth. I'm like, okay, bitch, you got it. I just like to, I just want to have a pug Santa picture. That's what I want. You're like, I'm talking with my chat GBT. Okay.
My assistant.
And I'm like, yeah, pug pictures. So yeah, it's pretty she's doing some real interesting shit there. So yeah, so artificial intelligence is my eye. So Jay.
Yeah, it's just a simple one to me. My job. Love my current job compared to at said job for 15 years.
Yeah.
I've been at this job for about 3 years and feel 10 times more value than I have at said job over a 15-year period, over a 3-year period.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the work I do. You know, I have so many leeway. I can work from home. I mean, there are, times that you can go into the office. It's just, I don't know. I've never had a job quite like this one. And looking to keep it, looking to continue and to get better at it and to promote within. So, once again, thank the Lord for this job, especially after coming off of said job and then going into the COVID era of unemployment
Right.
and then working at auto parts and odd jobs and goofy shit to the point where I think one of the comments Stony made in one of those, because I used to have the mechanic shirts and he was like,
Yeah.
I'm a work from home mechanic. And I was just like, how the hell can you be a work from home mechanic?
They come to you. They come to you. It's like a reverse house call for old school dogs.
He said you made a work from home mechanic.
That's right.
But yeah, just another word that was used prior, blessing. Just I appreciate my job.
Yeah.
And I look forward to continuing down this path.
Well, funny enough, Jay is my job as well. Kind of fell into this new gig in June. After I quit said job, I found another thing that fell apart for reasons, and then I was taking odd jobs myself because I was kind of overvaluing myself, for lack of a better term, but also I knew what I was making. I'm like, I'm not really trying to go below that. But, you know, I realized it was COVID. Well, it was post COVID, but still, like, it was hard to find what I was making. Indeed came along and then finally hit me up with somebody that wasn't Abdul Jameer. That's fine. And it was this job, and they were like, hey, I was like, hey, like, you're American. What's up? How are you? I'm glad that you're talking to me. And it was a weird hiring, easy process because I'm like, I didn't really do this stuff before, but it was still in the tech field. And I enjoyed it. I took a pay cut, but I'm happier.
Isn't it coincidental and kind of, ironic that we met each other at said job.
Mm-hmm.
We both was in an abusive relationship with said job. And we're both, after breaking out of that relationship where you kept getting beat the hell up and you kept going back, that, we both choose J for job because, we finally are seeing, that we're valued other places in the world where, and there's tons of employees and peoples out there with these companies, these big, large companies that treat you like shit and trash and make you feel like you can't be valued anywhere else. And people, you get afraid to change. You get complacent because you got used to being there, the work, you're afraid, like people just naturally are afraid of change.
Do you know how many people are on my team
currently?
Yeah,
I think you said like 3 or 4, right?
Yeah, there's 3 people. There's 3 people that run this division. I'm like, okay, and I'm one of them. I was like, okay, it's just kind of a cool. Money ain't everything, obviously.
Yeah. Same here in the management circle that I'm in. It's primarily. There's like a vice president, but primarily it's manager, 2 other supervisors, and it's about 4 or 5 of us, and they get valued so much more. Whereas at said job, it was 20, 30 of you, and it was just like you weren't shit.
There's in the whole company, like, because there was a Christmas party. I would say in the actual company, there's probably like 30, 40 people. And like 15 of them are actually in like Ukraine and Russia. So
at said job, I could have 20 people on my team alone.
Yeah, right. Shit's wild. All right. I don't have a K.
My K, it took I don't know why it took me a while to think about it, but my K is my son, my kids. So, definitely an important part of my life. We obviously know you don't value your kids at all. So
fuck them bitches.
You don't even think about them.
I don't even know where they're at. I don't even know where they're at right now. They could be dead.
Yeah, it took me a while for K. My first K was, and this is silly, was the Kansas City Chiefs are finally out of the playoffs after 10 years. That was my first K. And then I was just like, nah, I gotta throw my kids in.
I don't even look at my kids as the kids though anymore. Like, dude's 20.
Well, they're adults. Yeah. My son is 18. My daughter is 26. So they're still your kids.
Yeah, I get it, but like I think I've made that transition where I'm just not, like, I don't even view them as kids anymore. I'm just like, like, I'll still call them boy. Like, they both have a version of the word boy. But I'm just like, yeah, no, you're not really fucking kids. That's funny. That's interesting. I didn't really, clearly I didn't even think about that, but I didn't think about why I didn't think about it. Because I know I make those jokes that like, oh, I don't care about the kids. No, I will fucking murder you if you do anything to my children.
Absolutely.
But from like just a general everyday standpoint, I'm like, yeah, they're not really like the kids. They're just like fucking other people that use shit that have like dick hair. Like that's what we have in the house now. People that use shit that have dick hair that didn't before. From it. Okay. L.
Always, and it probably might sound sad, but it's not. Just always living with somebody, for 20 plus years, and living here alone, and even at my previous apartment. There were certain little points or lows of loneliness or feeling lonely. Just like, okay, I'm just so used to, being around X amount of people every day. And then, you just do your normal routine. You go and you get in the shower, you come out, you're used to seeing somebody, you go to the TV, there's somebody there, or, but to be just
even sometimes
totally
people in the shower
alone
with you that you weren't wanting them to be there with you.
But no, just being alone, and then certain periods of time, and definitely living in this crackhead infested building, I try to stay away from everybody around here. So I don't want any type of interaction with nobody around. So stay in my circle. But there is a little bit of loneliness that crept in, a little bit. But I've learned to manage it, and it's good time to reflect and to know yourself. But at first it was like, wow,
Oh, yeah.
I'm so used to people being around, and it's just like,
it's a shock.
nobody's there.
It is an absolute shock to a system.
Yeah.
100%. Mine is equally as corny, but I did love. And it wasn't from like the traditional people, right? It was from the people that have, I mean, it goes along with like the growth thing, whatever, but like the people that watch us religiously, that
Showing love.
that show their belief in. So like mine is like love and belief, if you just want to kind of go with those two things. People, and this is, I've died on this hill since we started. You have the option to fuck off. You do not have to click here and do anything. You don't have to do that. You choose to do that. And we appreciate that beyond words, because it's I'm a very logical, kind of deep thinking person. And it's just weird because I'm also relatively humble. Like I know we do, intelligent work, we do good work, but like not enough for multiple people to watch us. Like I make that joke, but it's also like there's 94 different better things you could be doing right now. What are you fucking sticking around for? And you guys won't go away. And like
Appreciate all of it.
that's it's just, I don't know. I mean, I was just gonna say that there, Matt, like loyalty. It just seems, it's strange. It's still strange to me. It's never gonna stop being strange. And I think that's actually a good thing for everyone involved, because I'm not gonna be like, well, yeah, you should be doing this. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Oh, all right. You should be doing it because thank you. But like in the sense of like there is no obligation. You are making that conscientious choice every time to do it. Whether you do that, whether you click on the reels, you share the reels, you do all these things. It is felt. So last one on the list here, boys. M.
Yep. Yeah, and just funny segue. I mean, just you just talking about the love, it kind of led into my M. Appreciate you for your marketing. As far as media, social media exposure, because you left it to me, we wouldn't be anywhere, because I just don't. I don't. The networking that you do, with the spitball guys, and the people that you bring on the show, I'm just on the show, and I'm just a bystander of it, and I'll provide my input, but I appreciate all the things that you do behind the scenes that probably that nobody sees or nobody even or people take for granted.
I
But
do.
yeah, I think
I do have
marketing and
lined up for January already. By the way, I haven't told anybody, but I have things lined up for January already. Sorry.
yeah, you haven't told me that one. But yeah, I mean, you're always like 10 steps ahead. So, appreciate you for, doing all the marketing and all the media exposure that we need to make this thing keep, propelling in the future. Because I'm sorry, that's just not my expertise, man. I'm just not there.
So, first of all, I appreciate that. Secondly, I am such a hands-on kind of person that um I'm I'm I want it this way. Like I want to be it sounds so douchey. I want to be in charge of all the things because I just want to I don't I have all these ideas and I just want to get them out and
You
it's
don't
hard
want to ask the producer or ask the director, can we try this? You want to just be able to just,
to fucking do it. Let's
we're
go.
going to try this. You don't have to ask for
Sure.
permission or nothing like that.
Um yeah, and I I think my M I don't oh god, it sounds so shitty. It does because it is a direct contradiction of the last 4 or 5 minutes I've been yapping about. Um and the M is me. I am proud of me that
What's wrong with that?
I have actually dedicated myself to this to turn it from a hobby into something like a business, like to treat it like a business, to treat it like it should. I mean, we always kind of had that kind of mantra and that outlook to it, but I don't think we really bought into it, right? Till we started having people show up and
To
people,
go from a conversation in a coaching session at a said job
right?
to a conversation on the couch with a couple beers and burping to where we are now, it took some type of legwork from somebody. And
I
take
mean,
your flowers. I mean, take your flowers.
I mean,
Nothing wrong with celebrating your own flowers. I mean,
we went from getting like what, maybe 3 views a week, you know? I mean, now we're not where I wanted to be. I thought we were gonna be higher. I think the holidays slowed everything down, which that, I didn't really take that into account, but we are at about 281,000 views of stuff on the channel, and that's 281 individual clicks. That kinda goes back to that, but I think just I allowed myself to kind of step out of the like, okay, this is fun, this is silly. Let's actually do something. And I think just making the moves and talking to people and shaking babies and kissing hands. It,
babies, it's an hands.
yeah, how you do it, right? Have I been doing it
Yeah,
wrong for years? That is
Key and Peele.
I am sorry for all the babies. Um, But I mean, once again, that sounds like a PBS thing, but I mean, we wouldn't really be anything without the folks here, you know? Um, the folks that show up religiously and talk about it and share stuff and appreciate it and care enough to uh give ideas and want to be a part of it and then branch off on their own things because maybe they got confidence from watching us do it or had ideas from what we were doing. I don't know. I'm not saying we're influencing people, but I would like to think that we have helped, some folks along the way with, whether it be a problematic situation on something we are talking about, or maybe like, hey, these two fucking idiots can do this. I absolutely could do this. Holy shit. I mean, look at the Patreon thing. We actually have people on it. People that, I always wanted to do the Q&A thing. Well, guess what? That got off the ground because Stoney and Ramses and Chris got involved. And they're like, hey, let's fucking go. And then they brought on Chris and Rick and it's a cool thing, man. It's very I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like, I mean, kind of, it's like, okay. But yeah, if you went back and told us on that couch,
right,
that you were going to have 280,000 views
of anything,
we would have slapped the shit out of you. We'd have thought we were probably be heading towards 5,000 maybe.
Right. Well, and the funny thing is, like, I think if you told us that, we would have thought that would have made us an absolute star. Because where we were at that point in time,
we'd have showed up at ABC Studios like, don't y'all want us?
just been like, who the fuck is Joe Rogan? I don't even know who that. He's not on my radar. Is he like? Does he do that? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of it there. I mean, I know we're not doing Q, like I said, we're not doing Q, we're not doing I mean, is V
X?
not X? No X.
Well,
no.
I mean, unless we can just choose X's and O's, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's don't be fucking lame.
Corny.
Yeah, there's just a few. We're not gonna try to play those things, and but I still haven't really. I think I'm just gonna do a quick solo thing tomorrow. Just kind of run through the matchups, who's gonna be important. I'll do this fucking guy. All right, all kinds of late.
Who was that? Monty?
Yeah. Your latchkey kids and nobody picked us up yet. No, there you go. Yeah, tomorrow I think I'm just gonna do a quick solo football show. Kind of run down kind of the matchups, who's in, who's out. I know you're gonna be incapacitated. I get that, and I'm, obviously we're not gonna do like an 11:30 show. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm sorry. I have zero desire to do that. And God, you'll be
opposition that you have towards the late is the same opposition I have towards the early. We're on two different spectrums.
Well, the thing is, it really the biggest thing is I'm up at about 5:45, 6 a.m. every day, regardless. Because then I do that, take the pups out, get them all settled, then get them fed, and
I'm laying down around 5 or 6 a.m. So
right.
Drunk as hell.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Like 11:30, you got two games going on. You're gonna be 17 sheets to the win. You're gonna get on. I'm like, yo, football, motherfucker. I'm like, all right, Jermaine, what you're gonna do? There's a timeout button here. We're gonna. Oh, I don't know what happened to Jermaine. He went away. I don't know. He just haven't. Yeah, but yeah, look for. I'll put something out in the morning. I'll do something quick at 3. Yeah. I mean, at this point, ironically enough, this is like the lead up moment, but also at this point in the year, your decisions are not fucking difficult. You don't need people to like, you're not going on your deep dive waiver claims of like, do I want to?
If you're this deep in the fantasy playoffs,
right?
I want to say 90% of the people you already know who you're starting.
Right.
You might make a tweak here and there to a flex spot or something like that. But
Right.
if you're going to make wholesale changes at this point, then you're setting yourself up to lose. Yeah.
How does the show go once playoffs start? So I have a bunch of ideas on post fantasy analysis of what we're going to do. I don't know exactly when I want to start that, but once the fantasy playoffs are done, which I believe is like the week after Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point we go down to one show a week, and that'll be during Tuesday. So the Saturday show will be gone until next season.
No, until
Yeah.
we do the, I guess the Saturdays will come back when we do the one Q&A a month or whatever, right?
Yeah. But that'll be on the Patreon thing. So we could do that. Nice. Oh, that's sexy. No more double show. Yes. Sleepy times. Anyway. Yeah, we haven't really kind of discussed on kind of the pacing of what we're going to do in the off season, like when we're going to start particular things, but this is going to run you through the rest of the, like, we're not stopping. Like, we're not going anywhere. It's the matter with how we're going to talk about. But there are many, many, many ideas I have. Believe me, this is why I enjoy showers so much. I swear to God. I mean, this is real deal Holyfield. When I'm in the shower, that's when my head isn't so loud. Like that's
It's like that one commercial where the one lady's in the shower and her office, she call it her shoffice. So that's your office, the shower office, your shoffice.
Look, I'm telling you, man, because I don't have the distractions. Things are slowed down. My head isn't so loud. I can actually focus on things, and I get I bring my phone in. No bullshit. I bring my phone in, and I have my note tabs up, and I'm like writing shit, or I'm like articulating. I'm doing the whole word to type thing.
Yeah.
So I don't fucking stop. It does not stop. It's a thing, but so confusing. Why is there's a watermelon picking between you? Okay, so here's why. Real quick, I'll show him. So I'm gonna remove us both so you can see it. So there you go. That's why. It just is a weird, unfortunate placement of said watermelon. Yeah. I mean, it's a Christmas tropical thing. It's like Christmas in Florida, but so I know I will see you guys tomorrow around 3 p.m. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll take questions too. Kind of keep it interesting. I don't know.
Thanks everybody for joining. I will see y'all on Tuesday.
Yeah. Jermaine's all messed up, and his kid's here, so he's gonna go do weird things. What?
No, I gotta get ready to order a pizza. That's why I gotta find somebody to deliver.
All right, fair enough. Well, toodaloo, folks. We'll see you. Figure out you're getting.